very good evening friends, and in this video we are going to discuss about how we can fetch the data from the user. So those who have studied the C or C++ programming languages, they know how to get the data. Particularly in C, we used to get the data by using printf and scanf. It has similar features like this, but before that you have to declare the variable where you want to store the data obtained from the user. So I declare var x int. So this is one variable, no semicolon. Then we have var y int. Then we write fmt dot println. Then there we'll write enter the first number. Okay, so this number needs to go into the memory address of x. So you'll write fmt dot scanln. This is here scanln, and there you write just ampersand x. It means at the address of x. Same thing I write for second number, fmt dot println enter. Okay, let me increase the font here. The size of the font should be increased so that you can see. So it's enter the second number. And this number will go at the address of y. So write fmt dot scanln at the address of y. Now I'll just print the content to see whether the data is definitely reached there or not. But this time I'll print the formatted string. So I write fmt dot printf the value of x is %d. This is format specifier, and of y is %d, and then you can write slash and of slash, and it does not make any sense. Then we take the value from x and y. Okay, now this is just I'm taking the data from the user and then just I'm displaying. So let me save this, go to the terminal, and then there I type go run main.go, and there you see you will get options of receiving the number. Now it is running as a enter the number. Cursor is blinking here because you have written println. If you want to write immediately just after the position, then you have to make this write like this colon, and instead of writing println, just write print, because println means always starting from the next line. So first let me get rid of this one. Okay, then again I have to run the code. So now this time I'm running the code after this change. Like, let's see, I have written now enter the first number, and cursor is blinking very much there. Then what I do that I enter the first number. Let me enter the number as 32 is the first number. Then says enter the second number, I enter 98. Then there you see the line the value of x is 32 and of line is 98. So this is how you can take the inputs from the user. Suppose if I take one more variable called name, so enter the first number, and there I write enter the name, or I write enter the first number, I write enter the name instead of number. Enter the name, and that goes into the variable x, and I make it as name. And int means it should become a string, because a name is always group of characters. So name is string, and this var int is y. Fine. Then here I write enter the age of that person, because age is generally integer type. So the var name string, and there at the address of x I write the address of name. So now you see it's okay, and here I write name. Okay, then I can make certain more things here, like I can use if statement. If y, which is age, if y is greater than 18, then I can write in a parenthesis, that will be better. If y is greater than 18, then you write println, cut from here, paste here the value of name. We write here Mr., and at the place of name I write percentage s, because that is a string. Mr. S string, you are percentage d years old, and then I write this name and this. Else here this number I control C and control V. Okay, so in both the cases does not make any sense. With greater than, they write Mr., and here I can write master, or okay, I write master. Fine. Then this is, I save here, I go to the command prompt, and then I run the code again. Go run main.go, say enter the name, I write name Tom Sawyer, and there it did not take the age, because it is working very much like the C. In C also, every time you enter this percentage s, it creates a problem. So in the string they will use a different approach, we'll discuss later. Right now, because the string, when you write, I written the space, no, that's why it happens. Suppose if I do not write the space between Tom and Sawyer, I just write a name which does not have any white spaces, so I write simply name as Tom, then it does not have any problem. See, it says enter 8, I enter age as 13, 12, then say Master Tom, you are this years old, it's fine. But when you enter the name with the space, it is just very much same, like this is created by Cam Thompson. It means it has retained the features of the C also, so it will be just little different than Python and Java, but it is, I find a lot of similarity of this programming language go with the C as well as with Python. So in the next video we will learn about some other. Now here we have discussed if else if also, along with the taking the data from the user. Thank you very much. Just subscribe to our channel.